What's up, guys? Back at it with another video. This one's going to be a 1JZ swap in a Toyota Cressida. Let's get it. Just your average 1JZ vvti. Going to be doing a full maintenance on it before we throw it in. So going to do a timing belt, water pump, all that good shit. Already got the Cressida engine bay prepped. Pretty big. Lots of room for us. It's going to be sick. We're gonna go ahead and get all the maintenance done, go over everything. I got stressed out for a second. I thought he got an immobilized ECU. I was like, fuck. Another thing that I didn't mention was I'm making an engine harness for this as well. Usually the fuse box sits right here. We decided to actually just route it inside the cabin and put it in the glove box, nice and tucked up. It is gonna stay OEM computer. He said he's gonna do like an aftermarket one later, so that'll do for now. He's also going to be staying automatic transmission for the moment. He just basically wants the car running, you know, but he didn't like the idea of the engine, not the engine harness, the ECU sitting in the engine bay near the battery. So we decided to make an engine harness. So nothing crazy. Still the stock turbo. These can take like 12 PSI. Last time I put 14 pounds on one, actually. Personally, I would have liked to put this on a stand and reseal the entire motor because it basically just got sent over from Japan, put on a rack and then sold, you know. So this is basically pulled out of a car and now we're going to swap it right back in. I mean, I'm happy we're still doing like basic maintenance, you know, for the front because that's pretty important. But usually I like to take everything off and reseal it, you know. Might as well do it one time, but I preferably would have liked to put this on a stand and got all the seals taken care of because look, the vvti gear is very common though. There's oil underneath it. It's not too crazy, but it's still something that you want to address. You can still see some oil over there, a little bit of wet residue. It's wet over here too, so cam seals. Should be good though. He can change those any other time. I'm just putting on anything and everything he gave me for the engine, timing belt, all that stuff. But I am going to recommend these things since we're here. Hopefully he gives us the go. All right, so now we are getting the motor mounts on. I don't really know what brand they are. I think they're like Innovative or some shit, or Xcesive, one of those. In order to actually get the OEM mounts off, you got to take apart a lot of the turbo shit, as well as when we're doing the water pump and all that, we got to take off the J-pipe, bunch of other shit. It's going pretty well so far, but another issue we ran into, the harmonic balancer, well, the crank bolt, whoo, that thing is stuck on there. The Makita won't take it off. We don't have the Milwaukee, the 1/2 inch on us right now, so what we're gonna do is get everything situated, get the motor thrown in, motor mounts and all that stuff done, and throw it in. We can do everything else after. Nothing crazy. There's a lot of room in the engine bay, so we at least want to make progress because we'll have the Milwaukee 1/2 inch tomorrow, and I want to try to get this thing running by the end of the week actually, so let's try to get as much as we can done today. We finally got all the motor mounts on. Everything's ready to go. She's gonna get dropped in right now. Like I said, we decided to just do all the timing kit and everything inside the car because we need a couple things. We actually got the harmonic balancer bolts off anyways. Didn't need the Milwaukee one, but for today, since we've taken so long, we want to get her in the car at least. And that's about it. We're ready to throw her in. Everything's ready to go. Such a bitch though, because in order to put down, well, not put down, put back on the turbo oil drain, we had to take off the motor mount again. So putting these on, be prepared to do like 3-4 hours of work just for the motor mount to work. Just like that, the JZ is mounted inside of the Cressida. The motor mounts were such a bitch though, you guys have no idea. Still gotta just clock it a little bit, but everything is already bolted, everything's ready to go. So motor is now in. So tomorrow we will be finishing up all the small stuff like the timing belts, water pump, all that good stuff. Then going over everything like the fuel rail, fuel system, getting all that good stuff done. And then what next? What? Ooh, so she's sitting in there pretty sexy. Mounts and everything are good. Now we're getting the timing belt done, water pump done, all that fun stuff. It's going pretty smooth so far. Did realize though that the engine distribution center didn't give him the most important 2 plugs to the computer though. So we do have to source those now. But other than that, everything's going pretty well. Everything else, maintenance-wise, went pretty well. Only thing I do have to say is this. The OEM 1JZ vvti water pump. Look at, check this out. Oh well, fuck, it's not gonna fit right here. It's stuck. But anyways, this pulley does not fit on the water pump he gave us. I believe this is to a 1JZ non-VVTi, because I checked for a 2J one and the pulley still doesn't fit. It's way smaller. So luckily I still have spare parts from my old 1JZ, so if he's lucky, he's gonna get a free pulley. Okay, so we got all of the AC system shit out, got the condenser out, got the lines out. Motor's sitting a lot cleaner in here now. So I got the go-ahead to do one-piece intercooler piping, a bunch of other shit. Got to go get all his radiator hoses, and we have to figure out the drive shaft situation, because he gave us the original 7MGE drive shaft, which obviously isn't going to work for this motor. So I'm trying to see if there's any OEM drive shafts that we can use. I don't know if a IS300 might work, or maybe an SC or something like that. I'm trying to do some research. So far can't find shit. I'm trying not to make him buy a $600, well, $500 to $1,000 drive shaft. Got all the automatic transmission lines tied into the radiator as well. It's crazy how fucking hot this shit is. Oh my god, I just touched my wrist on this and Jesus, look, feel it? You feel how hot this fucking thing is? That shit's hot, huh? Yeah, but other than that, everything's going very well. And we got some good news. Remember how I was saying about the drive shaft not working? So the motor mounts allow us to slide forward and back. So we ended up being able to use the stock 7M GE drive shaft. We're just gonna push the motor back a little more and we should be able to get this thing to seal all the way. Thank God, saved us some time. And just like that, drive shaft's in. Just gotta round out the tailpiece a little bit, but other than that, everything is going good. All bolted up. And that's gonna be the end of this video. Everything went really well, actually. I'm very happy that the drive shaft ended up working out for us. We ordered a bunch of parts that we needed, so hopefully they come really soon. And other than that, the only thing we need is the spare connectors on the computer in order to make them work. So I'm gonna probably just go to Drift Motion anyways, since I need the connectors for the engine harness. So I'm gonna go pick up all that stuff. And in the next video, the car should be running. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions regarding the swap or anything like that, go ahead and message me, do whatever you guys want. Stay tuned for some more content. Got a lot coming your guys' way. Don't really want to spoil what's coming, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Go ahead and give us some comments. Follow us on the Instagram. Go ahead and check out our Shopify. We actually released a couple of new items. Pretty sick. So if you guys want to show some support and love to Alpha, go ahead and purchase that stuff and send us some pictures of you guys wearing it. We also made some sick ass flags. I really want to see some people drifting at the track with the flags on the car. So if you guys can make me feel good and do that, that would be great. So again, enjoy your guys' day. Hope you guys like the video and stay tuned for more.